So now I really want to answer your questions. So I've got some questions here that you guys have sent in, and yeah, so here we go. This first one is from Deej Turner, and this person says, will you be doing a radio tour so us UK brats can meet you? Been a while. Yes, I will. And even if it's not booked in, I'm going to go and meet you anyway, because it's about time that I came over and saw you all again. So if me and Craig have to hop into our car and drive around the UK, that is what we are going to do, because I miss you and I want to see you. So this next one is from Becca Murray, and this question is, what are the main differences between the UK and America? I think I kind of answered that earlier on, but just to answer it now, I think the main differences for me is I would say it's kind of different culture, because as I said before, you know, there's some things that I do that don't really get taken well, like my sarcasm and stuff like that. So that's been one of the differences for me. And of course the country is so big here, it's huge. Alright, so the next question is from Shannon Cooney, and she asked, will there be an album release party in the UK? Well, I would think that there would be. I really would. And that is something that I am willing to organise. And that is something that I need to talk to a few people and get booked in, so we can all listen to the album together, and for me to play it live for you, because it's a much different, you know, experience when I'm on stage with my band, and you know, it's a different experience. So I would really like to do that, definitely. A Sorry I'm Late album release party for the UK. Okay, so this next one is from Jessica Powell Jones, and she asks, you've grown up so much since being on the X Factor, what advice would you give to teenage girls? I think that's a really good question. I think for me personally, I had to grow up quite quick because I'm in a very fast-paced industry and everything moves very quick. And I've seen a lot of things and I've done a lot of things, so kind of made me grow up maybe a little faster than I would if I was still living at home. But I'm definitely not a total grown-up. I'm still very immature at times. But my advice in general to teenage girls would be, well, I wouldn't call it advice, I'd just say that it was just something that I realised, is that it takes a bit of time to, you know, really find out who you are. And it's okay to be sad. It's okay to be worried as well. Because I went through all those things with not quite understanding why things were the way that they were, and I didn't understand why my body was the way that it was, and why I didn't like it, and why people in magazines looked a certain way and I didn't. And all of those things can kind of, you know, put a massive weight on your shoulders, and you can feel like you're completely different to everyone else, you just don't understand it. And that's why I feel, and this is probably the first time I've ever really said it, that's why I feel I went through all of those crazy hair changes and different styles of my clothing and stuff, because I was trying to find what felt comfortable to me and what I thought was really me. So, you know, as far as advice goes, I would just say it's okay, you know, to be sad and down and confused, but in the end, you know, it takes a little time to find yourself. So that's my advice. Find yourself. It's okay. Okay. Rebecca Bailey asks, is there anything really big that you're doing for the UK? Yes, there is. There are many big things that I'm about to go and do in the UK. Right now, I can't tell you all of them because I really want to give you all the correct information, and I want to throw a few things that I think I want to do in there as well. But it's all about to happen very, very quick, within the next couple of weeks. So there is going to be a lot going on. The first thing that I will be doing when I get back to the UK is I have photo shoots, interviews, that type of thing when I get back to the UK. So you're going to see me in your magazines again, and there's going to be a lot going on, and hopefully I can let you know where I'm doing those things so I can see you again. So when I get back to the UK, it's going to be a little crazy, and I want to see all of you there, and we're going to make the most of the time that we have together. Okay, so one more question, and this question is from M. Talbot, and she asks, how would you say you've changed by being in America? And that's a very interesting question. I don't think anyone's really asked me that before. I wouldn't say I've really changed. I'd say that I definitely grew up and I have a better understanding of things now, and I am a lot more calm. I don't really get angry or moody that much anymore. I've learned how to enjoy myself and sort of take things on the chin a little bit and just get on with what I think's fun. And fun to me is being able to go out on stage and perform and meet fans and just get on with the things that I enjoy. So I would think that me being in America for this amount of time, I just grew. And I would say that no matter where I was, this was always going to happen to me. You know, I was going to grow up and I was going to open my eyes and realise the things that I really wanted to do and I wanted to have fun. So, yeah. So, the one thing that I have to do as well, my sister just texted me. She is with her friends right now at home, and I bet my mum and dad are downstairs watching TV, or they might be watching right now. So I just want to give a quick shout out to my family and my sister and her friend Katie. I promise that I'll do it, but you know, I also want to give a big shout out to all you UK fans. I just want to say thank you so much for being patient and waiting this amount of time. And I've seen you on my Twitter, I see that you're there, you're supporting me, and I know you're excited for me to come back. I don't think you quite realise how excited I am to come back. I talk about this every day. My family are very excited for me to come back. They want to see me on the TV again, and we're going to make that happen. So that's it from me, and just make sure you go to my website and make sure you keep an eye on my Twitter, because I'm going to be giving you updates regularly, and you're going to see me back home soon, and I want to see you there waiting for me. So that's it from me. I love you all. Bye.